Wubba lubba dub dub motherfuckers. What is going on, everyone? It is I, everyone's favorite jack of all trades, with the foul mouth, Commodore Revell. Welcome back to another awesome fucking video, guys. I greatly appreciate it. Man, we're coming to an end, guys. We're basically at the finish line. This is gonna be very special video because this is part 54. Yes, part 54, and the final part of our build, my build, of Revell's 1/350th scale model of the dreaded Kriegsmarine battleship, the DKM Bismarck, with upgrades set by Ponto's models and paint by scale colors. Before I dive into this son of a bitch, I want to give a big shout out to all of you guys, my subscribers, for sticking around watching this shit. The reason why I fucking do this for all you guys, so yeah. Anyway, part 53, we dealt with the parts that I had to get from Revell because, well, some of the parts that were in the box were kind of fucked up and shit, so I had to get replacement parts for when I showed you and I put them on the ship. Part 54 is a big step because here is the Bismarck sitting on the modeling table, and look, she's got rigging. She's got a full fucking complement of rigging on her and shit. I want to explain to you all this rigging and how long it fucking took. And so, anyway, without any further ado, let's go ahead and dive into this some bitch. Anyway, getting some shit out real quick. You guys want to know, in the Revell instructions, which are right here, with that really shitty ass display model of the Bismarck, on the very back on page 102, shows it's an optional thing, but it shows you can do the rigging on the ship. A very fucking simplified rigging plan, but still a fucking rigging plan nonetheless. And as you know, if you're gonna put all the fucking detail and shit like I put into it, if you're gonna get a full-blown detailing set and make this thing look like a fucking museum model, then you don't want to fucking do a simplified fucking rigging plan. So that's where this son of a bitch comes in. The Anatomy of the Ship, the Battleship Bismarck book. This motherfucker comes in handy because we did the fucking ship's rigging from this book. Now, as you can see on the book, or in the fucking book itself, all these different cables. And it does not make sense at first. You're just looking at it like, what the fuck, Commodore? What the fuck is all these wires and shit for? Well, all the wires have reasons behind them. And the way that they are all strewn all over the ship, at first, does not make any sense. But if you're like me, and you stared at these drawings for hours on end, and you actually started slowly but surely adding all the cables, every last fucking cable, to the model, like I did, then you know exactly where every one of these fucking wires goes and why. And here's an actual picture of the ship with all the cables and rigging and shit. It's fucking ridiculous. But what I did is I studied these rigging drawings forever and ever. I just stared at them, I looked at them. As I was looking at them, I looked at the actual parts of the ship on the model. And then I look at the rigging plans again. I look at the fucking model. Yeah, it's not wanting to zoom in. But there we go. I look at the fucking model and shit. Okay. And then I look at these fucking rigging plans. And I think to myself, I'm fucked. But you know what? I took my time and persevered, and I fucking did it. And if you guys want to know what all these wires and cables and shit are, there's parts 1 through 10 and parts 11 through 26. You can pause them and fucking read them if you want. I really don't feel like reading all that shit off. But anyway, that's what I did. I went through and just started rigging the ship, and you're probably wondering, what part of the rigging did I start first? I basically worked between both parts of the ship. I did some on the main mast first, and I did some around here, and I did a lot of this stuff around the forward superstructure early on. But this string right here, that is for the majority of the rigging. Is this type of black thread is what I used for the majority of it. And for the support wires, and there were several, like 4 major ones that were supports for your main mast, which you can kind of see them through all that mess of shit. I used a slightly thicker black nylon thread for that shit. So I did that shit first for the supports, and I went through and did all the rigging. And the hardest part of the rigging, let's move that book over that way, let's move Bismarck, was honestly the hardest part of this fucking rigging was the little ones that go here, there, and there. The ones that are like the double cables. There's 2 sets of them here, set there, and one on the other side. And all those interconnecting cables and everything on there, everything on here is exactly as it is in that fucking book. Every fucking cable on this thing is exactly the way it is in that book, and it's shown, including all of the cables on the back side of the mast that are to raise up the flags and signals and stuff, and all the wires and stuff coming off of, you know, the foremast, main mast, all these different little wires and rigged wires and shit, all of it. It's all here. And you guys are probably wondering, Commodore, how long did this fucking take you to rig all this shit up? It took me a long fucking time, guys. Probably almost 2 weeks of just doing this a little bit at a time. Little bit at a time. Because I only could do a very few. I could only do a small section of it at a time without getting fucking burnt out. And I'd get tired of it, and I would wait a while, and then I would do it again. Get tired of it, wait a while, fucking do it again, and so on and so forth. But yeah, this rigging was a fucking pain in the ass. But I did it. It's all on there. Every last cable and shit is on the ship. And now basically, when we look at her, she is completely done. Bismarck now is 100% done, except I gotta get a couple of things I need to get for her, but it ain't nothing fucking major or nothing. It was mainly just the flags. I gotta get a set of flags for her. So there it is, the front of the ship. And there we go. Looks, that's the front. She looks really good. Oh yeah, I also did the rigging for the flag on the very front, the jackstaff, and also did the rigging for the flag on the stern staff, because there's 2 positions where you could put the flag. And if I could find a picture of the fucking flag, there's actually 2 positions where this flag would have flown. Okay, this is the naval ensign of the Kriegsmarine, or the battle flag. Okay, and the ship was in harbor and port, it would have flown from the stern, but when the ship was out at sea or in battle, the flag would be flown from up here. So when I do put the flag, when I do get the flag set and get it for, I'm going to put it on the stern, because this is a model of what she looked like when she was in harbor, you know, when Adolf Hitler visited her in Gotenhofen. So there you go, guys. She's basically done, besides, like I said, 100% done besides the fucking flags, and there's some decals and shit I want to get for her. Well, it's not really for her, it's something I'm going to do with the base. But yeah, she's done. So there we have it, guys. That is it. That's part 54. We are finally finished with the Bismarck. I hope you guys enjoy it. There'll be one more video, which will be the end of build review, where I talk to you guys about the pros and cons and all the other shit about the model and my thoughts and shit about it. So stay tuned for that, and I hope you guys will enjoy that. And so, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this build series. It's been a really long one. Very long one, in fact, fucking indeed. But it was well worth it. Could have been done a lot sooner if I could have gotten the shit quicker, but, you know, it happens. Fucking shit happens. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy it. If you have any questions or comments about anything, leave them in the comment section below, and I'll get back with you. And if you're new to my channel, like the shit I fucking do, hit that fucking subscribe button. Hit that damn notification bell. Never miss another video from yours truly ever again. And let's get to 1,000 subscribers for the end of the fucking year. That'd be amazing. So yeah. And yeah. So until next time, this is Commodore Urban saying have smooth seas and clear skies. Happy sailing with you. God bless you all. Take care. Stay safe. Be y'all selves. Jesus and the good Lord himself love you very much. And I'll catch you on a warm trade wind where hell anyone knows. And let's go Brandon. Fuck Joe Biden. And Trump 2024, baby. Yeah.